Paul Jablonski, CEO of the Metropolitan Transit System, is gonna take the trolley, and he's loading his electronic fare onto an MTS Compass card at the Old Town Transit Center.
You've got a blank card here, and we're going to put a day pass on it.
He holds the Compass card over an electronic eye on a ticket vending machine, and the fare is downloaded. The Compass card is what they call a smart card, and it's been in use for several years. But now the MTS is making it more difficult not to use one. A day pass on the bus costs you $2 more if you don't use a Compass card. Some annoyed riders call it a surcharge. The point of the card is to bring San Diego Transit into the 21st century.
We ultimately hope that it's going to be easier for the customer, and provide the customer more options.
And get more people out of their cars to use transit. They also hope it'll save printing costs and make it harder to cheat the system.
We had a lot of fraud. Day passes were not only being printed, but they were being resold.
Lots of people riding the trolley at the Old Town Transit Center use Compass cards, and it's getting pretty good reviews.
Right now it's a lot cheaper to buy a Compass card than it is with gas in the car to stop and start going back and forth all the time.
But San Diegans who want a ticket to ride are still stuffing dollar bills and shoving coins into fare boxes as they avail themselves of public transit. The Compass card works great for daily transit users who pay for monthly service, but for occasional users, there's a lot to be desired. Upon hearing about the Compass card, I thought it would be a great way to have ready bus fare anytime you need it without having to pay for bus rides you don't need. I could give cards to my 2 kids, so they could use it maybe once or twice a week to take the bus home from school. See, I thought a Compass card was like a Starbucks card. Put 20 bucks on it, and every time you want a cup of coffee, they swipe it at the cash register, and it deducts the cost of 1 cup. You just use it until it's used up. Turns out you couldn't use the Compass card like that. What the Compass card does not do, at least not yet, is store value that can be used anytime you want. But not all smart cards are the same, and in other places, stored value is old news.
This is the Oyster card. It's London's smart card fare collection system. This particular card is a commemorative card for the royal wedding in 2011.
We don't know if William and Catherine used the Oyster card, but their subjects sure do. London Transit has about 10 million fare transactions a day, and their fare system is designed and maintained by San Diego-based Cubic Corporation. This company services 40 transit systems all around the world: New York, Sydney, Australia, and San Diego. London's Oyster card has stored value, so what about the New York Metro card? You kidding?
So if I go to Metro card, I can refill, I can get a new, or I can trade in. So if I have a bunch that I'm not sure how much money's on them, trade them all in, and I can put the money on a new one if I want to.
Cubic's Matt Newsom shows me around a lab where their technology is displayed, tweaked, and modernized. You'll find these same brown subway gates in the Washington, D.C. Metro. Newsom says electronic fare systems can solve a lot of problems.
A lot of it is speed. I mean, the whole point on a bus and in rail stations is getting people in and through quickly and safely.
Given the things smart cards do in Cubic Corporation's other customer cities, when will the Compass card get on the bus? Paul Jablonski says the Compass card will offer stored value starting later this year in San Diego. He says they haven't done it yet because they want more information about how customers want to use it. Back at Cubic, where they test smart card receptiveness on multiple devices, I asked Newsom if smart cards are the state of the art.
It probably is state of the art. That is what most systems have today. There's a new wave that's just starting now, and that's really taking those types of cards and putting them into phones.
Many systems are experimenting with smartphone apps that do the same thing as a Compass card. In fact, credit cards with computer chips can be programmed to deduct fares when waved over an electronic eye at a transit station. Someday, technology will leave even the smart card behind at the station. Tom Fudge, KPBS News.